Alright, and we're back. Welcome back here to the second match of the day. It's TipTop versus the Pappnasen, and I'm joined by the lovely Carvisjocker. Carvis, welcome back.
Hello there. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one.
I think so too.
I know for certain that we were in an infernal tournament, and TipTop ended up the winners.
Yeah.
After beating our lovely opponents who defeated us in the semifinals.
Yeah, I can't remember their name, but I do remember TipTop, you're right.
Yeah, I think they won, and so I expect them to be out of this world good.
Out of this world. They have to be if they won our our tournament. Okay, I already have the draft link ready, so let's jump into it. The teams are not ready yet, but we are using Heroes Draft, and the first thing that we have to see is if Heroes Draft is working without being bugged or anything. And I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe we should have the bets on if Heroes Draft is going to work too. And, you know.
It's just that it's already having problems. You have to refresh all the time to get it to work. It's not really working. Oh, God damn it. So I guess we have to use another site.
I'm actually in the draft now.
Yeah, I am too, but just not working good.
Okay.
I have to refresh it all the time here to see anything. So yeah, I think we're going for another drafting site. But of course I can't force the teams to use anything they don't want.
No, of course not. But I think we all prefer a working draft.
Yeah.
Draft site.
I mean, otherwise you're never sure. Did they really pick that Sergeant Hammer and that Nova, or was it just running out of time and nobody clicked anything? So yeah. I'm sorry for the viewers, but nothing we can do here. So while we're waiting, maybe I put on some music.
I think there's a new draft.
There is a new draft. Now we just have to see if they get everything to work. But so far I have the new draft link. Looking good. Yeah, and that works better. I don't know what's up with Heroes Draft lately. I mean, it's like it's already a few days that it's not working properly.
Yeah, pretty much ever since we started using it, it's been buggy, but seems to be getting worse all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I do like Heroes Draft the most from their layout and everything. I like it much more than Stormcraft. But yeah, I mean, Stormcraft at least is working.
Yeah.
Okay, but it looks like the team still have some problem with Stormcraft here. Huh.
Maybe just the observers link?
It's working for me. It's just not working for them. I don't know why.
Hmm.
Yeah. Sorry everyone if this is taking a little longer. We have some technical issues, apparently. And hopefully they will be resolved soon. At the moment, and it looks like they are resolved. We are in the draft, finally. Finally, we are in the draft, and I hope everything works from now on as it is intended.
Yes, and the first map is Cursed Hollow. So maybe we'll see some globals, maybe some Abathur, or maybe even some Vikings.
Ooh, you got me excited there with the Abathur. I would love to see some Abathur. Let's see. Let's see what the teams decide on. Of course, an Abathur would mean that one of the teams would likely be to ban Falstad, I guess.
Yeah. Instead, we get the Sagara ban, but she's, it's a good ban on this map. She's a strong solo laner, and if you leave her alone to grab the tribute, you will get destroyed. So it's a good ban.
Good ban, good pick, of course, too. I mean, if you have
Yeah,
the first pick.
they are actually the first pick, so they could have picked her up or themselves.
And the
But
Brightwing first ban here from Pappnasen.
that's interesting.
Indeed.
And I can't really get into the thought process here. We'll have to see what happens. I have no idea.
Maybe they did some research on their enemies, and TipTop has some crazy strategy and an awesome Brightwing player on their team.
Yeah.
Could be.
Instead of Falstad pick up here on TipTop, so yeah, global, great on this map.
Falstad, of course, always a solid pickup. So,
Yeah.
Nothing to be said there, but Kerrigan first pick for the Pappnasen here on Cursed Hollow. There's definitely something to be said here, right, Carvis?
Yeah, there's probably some really aggressive composition coming here out in Pappnasen, and probably they don't want Brightwing for either the disengage possibilities with Emerald Wing or the ability to just polymorph the main damage dealer. And also the ETC coming out is really going to be a ganking composition. I wonder if they're going to go for the Vikings here.
You're right. I mean, that would fit in. The Vikings,
But,
of course, yeah?
But why would they leave out the Falstad then?
Yeah, right. I guess against the Falstad, you can't really pick the Vikings.
It's not optimal.
Suboptimal, yeah. But let's see. Let's see what they go for. I mean, let's see what the next ban phase will bring, but there could be also an Keltas on the table, because as it seems most teams don't really think that Keltas is in the meta, so good old Keltas ETC combo would fit nicely into the game composition.
Yeah, indeed, and also together with the Carrigan, it's really good, even in this supposedly nerfed state.
Yeah, I mean, stun lock forever with Kerrigan combo, then ETC okay, and the Keltas is picked away here from TipTop. I think that's a smart move.
Yeah, it's the CC against the Marsh Pit, and it's to be able to pick it away from their opponents, and generally good wave clear. What's not to like?
What's not to like on Keltas? Well, maybe that he haunted us for like 2 years with the first pick or ban. I don't know.
Yeah, why didn't they just delete him?
Yeah. But just my opinion, I guess. Maybe because I'm not the biggest fan of playing Keltas myself. So.
And here's another unusual ban with the Johanna.
Huh.
What's the idea? Are they going? auto attack damage, or is it just to not have the interrupt for the mosh pits? Or is it just the TipTop loves to play Johanna and this guy knows it?
I'm wondering. Maybe they know more than we do. I mean, this is, I think it's Division 1 or Division 2, right?
I think it's Division 2, but don't don't hold that against me later.
Yeah, you're right, it's Division 2. So yeah, let's see. And the Uther ban here on the side of TipTop.
Yeah, you know, Uther is good with Kerrigan and it's good with ETC. It's, you know, it's a safe option. Ban him out.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
Lily pickup.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god, Lily back in the meta. Alright. So far it's a really interesting draft.
Yeah. I wonder, but no, if Lily, she does have some problem to keep divers alive, such as Kerrigan, and you know, a deep going ETC can also be difficult to keep alive with the Lily.
Yeah, so do you
So
think they should pick a second support for
yeah,
the comp?
maybe a second support could be nice, or to get something that we can't expect coming up for the last pick here.
Yeah, could also be. But so far they pick up the Sylvanas, and I mean the agents just showed us that Sylvanas is a pretty solid pickup. They confirmed it in the interview that they really like the Sylvanas at the moment.
Yeah, she's definitely a high priority pick for anyone these days. And there comes the Muradin, solid tank. Yeah,
Solid tank, solid everything.
yeah, he's the definition of a solid tank, and I also got an interrupt for that mosh pit.
Yeah, so far a lot of interrupts for the mosh pit. I mean, like everybody except Gregor so far, and no divine shield for the DC. So yeah, let's see if he really goes for the mosh pit and tries to just mosh everybody, or if we maybe see a stage dive. I mean, who knows?
Everyone loves a good stage dive, but so
Yeah.
often
Okay.
it's so often the crowd just disperse and you fall on your face and break your nose. And
Okay. Okay. I take it back. Probably no stage dive. We just see some mosh pits, and yeah, let's see if they get interrupted or not.
yeah,
Oh, and the
the
Sonya here. Oh,
Sonya and the Tracer.
all right.
So
Okay.
I feel that this Tracer's been planned all along with the draft, but I still, you know, TipTop already picked a healer. They don't really want an Lily with it, so maybe they could have picked something else. I think,
Huh. Yeah.
or maybe it's just a comfort pick.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I just, I don't know. I mean, I just have the feeling that Lily is gonna have a hard time keeping her team alive.
Yeah, and you know, with a Lily, you have to be with a Tracer on your team. You have to be pretty amazing with your positioning if you're going to hit her with a heal.
Yeah.
You know,
So I don't know. I mean, what's the synergy there? What's the? I don't really see the synergy on the side of Pappnasen. Do you see it? Do I miss it or?
no, but I suppose they could really easily blow up a Kalfas or a Falstad and try to just win the fight from there. But it's not that easy to go, you know, through a Sonya and a Muradin. Both got easy ways to reposition themselves to defend their backline and peel for them. Um, but maybe this is some amazing Tracer play we're going to see. And don't forget about that Kerrigan.
Yeah, Kerrigan. I mean, she got nerfed a little bit, but she's still strong.
Yeah, if she managed to land a combo together with Tracer, they should be able to kill someone, but it's all about the positions. And if they fail with that first combo and kill, I don't see them winning any fight lasting longer than, a couple of, half a minute or so.
Yeah, so it will be interesting. I have to say, I gotta have to give it to TipTop. I think they have the better draft, but let's see if I'm right or wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree with it. It's just if the standard, this is a good draft. If you Google a well-made draft, you will find this in the pictures.
Yeah, I mean every hero on the roster is just a standard meta pick for a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Sonya doing a lot of work. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it works.
Yeah, but it seems like we're still missing one team here. So.
A whole team is missing.
Yeah.
Indeed. Okay, just a sec. Are we getting the other team? Okay. So just a sec. To get rid of the awkward silence here, I guess I'm gonna put on some music. Alright, and we're going. It's happening. Yeah, and while we're waiting, I'd like to remind everybody that today is the last day to take part in our giveaway here. We're doing this with Reflow, so you can either go onto the Reflow site, so reflow.co/heroes_launch, and have a web UI where you can buy tickets and everything from the points you get just by watching the stream. Or you can just buy the tickets here in the chat by !tickets space and then the amount of tickets. One ticket is 25 points, so depending on how many points you have, you can, buy different amounts of tickets, I guess. And we are giving away a Zeratul Ronin Zeratul bundle. That means not only the Ronin skin but also the hero Zeratul. So if you don't own the hero, you have like double the value out of the bundle. So everybody who doesn't have it, join the giveaway. We're gonna give it away after this game here. Looking forward to that. And in the meantime, we are joining here the lobby, so it can only be some seconds before we start. And I'm already seeing a nice Sonya skin here. I gotta get myself a nice Sonya skin too at some time when it's on sale, I guess. Although you always force me onto the ranged assassins, Carvis. Oh, I muted myself here on Discord, Carvis. I hope.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's I suppose this might have been a bit dull for watchers, but nothing has been going on.
Well, but you didn't took it upon yourself to to talk a little bit. But never mind. I was just talking about the giveaway and everything. So you didn't miss much.
It was just Just everyone trying to find their way, and busy giving our viewers, some silent space, some time to think about the draft, and do some analytical, stuff themselves.
Go into themselves, meditate a little bit, see how they feel about the draft, how they feel about the stream, right?
Yeah, and maybe they can see what we can't with this tracer pick.
Probably,
And Lily.
maybe. And Lily. I mean, Tassada Tracer, I know of that synergy with the leeching plasma on Tassada, but Lily, she's a good counter to Tracer, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's see what's gonna happen, and we're in the game here. And we have on the left side Pappnasen with Velox on Kerrigan, Nathan on ETC, Gypsyfish playing the Sylvanas, Snow on the Tracer we talked about, and Xadras on the Lily we also talked a lot about.
Yeah, and the right side we have TipTop with Illumi on Sonya, Halloumi on Kel'Thas, Haft on Falstad, Night Raven on Rhaegar, and Jappy on Muradin.
Alright, and we're in the game, and we already have 5 people here on the side of TipTop going for the mid. Let's see if they can get some kills in here. But yeah, what do you see? What is the game plan of both teams here? So let's start with TipTop. What do they want to achieve in this game? How do they want to win their game?
With this setup of their heroes, they pretty much just want to roll over them in the team fights, and I don't think that the laning phase is going to be that interesting. We'll see some Sonya picking up some camps. Otherwise, that's going to be, some slow laning.
Okay, and on the side of Pappnasen?
I have no clue.
Yeah. Okay, we already got that one. Oh, and the gank attack here on Velox. Illumi missing the combo, and no kills so far here. Velox is safe.
Falstad is pretty far out, but Nathan misses his power slide, and Falstad is able to just fly away.
Fly like a free bird he is. Yeah, Gypsyfish had to tap already. Oh, and another gank attempt here on Lily. Can she get away? Yeah, Xadras, no problem. Of course, Lily is pretty good at getting away with her fast feet trait. So as soon as she gets damage, she's getting faster.
Yeah, she's a harder target to gank than some might think. But I think Falstad might be in trouble.
Or is Snow in trouble?
Going to be...
Okay, Snow dropping really low here, but half.
And that's why you hate to play against that Tracer. You go free to gank her and kill her, and she just say no.
Yeah, well, I would say it was a draw between Snow and Half. Oh, but now, of course, the stun on Tracer means this is the end for her. Her blink wasn't up anyways, or her recall. Blink was up, but recall not. Yeah, so nice gank.
And 2 minutes have passed, and we don't see any team is going for the Siege Giants here for the first tribute. They're just playing the lanes, playing it safe.
Yeah, and especially on the side of TipTop, I would have expected a rotation towards the camp from the Sonya. I mean, she can solo the camp at the 2-minute mark and just get that little edge over the opponent. Both teams don't do that. And now the spawn here on the bottom half of the map.
And it seems like Pappnasen is leaving Kerrigan at the top lane, or she's just doing the really safe rotation here. But she will be late for the fight here.
Yeah, Nathan already taking some damage, and now TipTop is on the shrine, on the temple. Ah, not shrine, not temple. God damn it, it's a tribute. And they get the tribute.
Had great positioning there, and there was no way for Pappnasen to take it after, TipTop getting such a good position at the tribute.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned it. Kerrigan was going for the extra safe route, and then of course meant that there were only 4 people for Pappnasen on the tribute. Yeah, easy first tribute here for TipTop.
And a bit of a scuffle in the mid lane, but no one is really going for a kill. They're just, extending, getting rid of their mana pool and, show their muscles.
Yeah, some shenanigans, like you said. Nothing too fancy happening here in the laning phase. Except, I mean, we saw some good rotations from TipTop coming out. The Kelta's showing its value here with 2 ganks.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far nothing special happening. Both teams just waiting for the next tribute to spawn.
Yeah, and it seems like Sonya is finally rotating for giants, but by now the tribute's already spawned.
She's still going for it?
Yeah, and that's a bit weird because you want the giants when the tribute's in the top lane. So I would probably have waited.
Yeah, and
and Rhaegar going with this really aggressive run here, but he gets away with it. Oh, a triple combo from Kerrigan.
And that is it for Halloumi.
Snow putting out the damage after the Kerrigan combo, and that's what we talked about earlier too. If they're going to kill someone, they have to put in a good Kerrigan combo and kill it with the Tracer.
Yeah, and I think that was all due to the late siege camp here, and that Sonya and Keltas both didn't stop with the siege camp, and that meant that Pappnasen just got a really good foothold onto the tribute, and it was really hard for TipTop to engage onto the tribute.
Yeah, the positioning was all wrong, and Rhaegar came from the wrong side, and probably some confusion going on there and miscommunication, because otherwise you don't have your Kalfas and your healer stuck in the same Kerrigan combo.
Yeah, I guess it was just a little bit surprising overall that the tribute came that fast. And now, the stun combo here on Tracer. She can recall, but can she get out? Yeah,
Yes,
she gets out. That's like you said. That are the moments where you hate Tracer.
Yeah.
For getting out of this 100% kill.
See if something different is going on with the talents here. But it seems pretty standard to me.
Pretty standard so far, yeah. Sylvanas maybe not taking her paralysis on level 1 is maybe a little bit different than normal. Yeah, both teams playing it safe.
Yeah, it was nothing fun going on there. Maybe it's the Lily going for the Serpent build. It's a bit unusual.
But we have the Kerrigan kill here. Velox can't make it out after Yappy rotated to top to help his teammates here. And that of course means an easy tribute here for TipTop and 2-1 tributes for them overall.
Yeah, let's see if they're going to do something more with this. They're all 5 up here, they're ahead, they're going to get 10. And there's a boss hanging around just by the side, but it seems like they just want to push and get ahead in XP instead.
Yeah, and on the other side, I think Pappnasen, they are now level 9 versus level 10, so they can't really engage. They need to get their level 10s. And then maybe get some value out of the Sylvanas, I don't know. We haven't seen that much pushing coming out at all, yeah.
No, and there was no aggressive positioning to grab a boss or anything. They're just playing it safe now. Maybe they want to save, that Sylvanas push and not push it. Oh, sorry.
But Tracer?
Rhaegar going solo and great combo and Tracer. Good job, good pickup.
Yeah, nice pickup. Unfortunately, not much going on to get even more value out of it.
No, it's...
Ooh, okay, Lily already... Oh, a nice combo here on Muradin! Juppy dropping really low, but yeah, Velox can't secure the kill.
Yeah, but these combos have been really on point and I'm impressing with this Kerrigan play.
Yeah, playing a nice Kerrigan. And this could be the curse against Pappnasen if they don't make it.
Rhaegar is a little bit late, but no, he'll make it. But Kalfas is pretty far out.
Ooh, and the mosh pit attempt. Halloumi getting deleted.
Oh, and the leap! It's too much going on, I'm sorry.
Yeah, everybody's dropping really low. Falstad with the gas, and of course the leap. And yeah, it doesn't look good for Pappnasen.
Oh, and Kerrigan gets taken out. She gets isolated. 1 versus 3.
Alright, that means curse.
Yeah,
Or
so
TipTop.
let's see how they're going to push with this. It seems like they'll start out with a really deep push in the
They
bot
find
lane.
Sylvanas? No, but she can get away. Gypsy Fish on the lucky side here of things, and of course that means the bottom fort is gone, but the question is how much more can they get? Can they get the middle fort and then maybe rotate to the boss?
Yeah, I would expect them to grab, go for another structure here now before they make the rotation for that extra boss.
Yeah, but so far
But
it looks like it looks like TipTop is staying a little bit too long here in on the bottom, while Pappnasen is defending that, and so the middle keep. Oh, the middle fort. I don't know if it's gonna fall.
Well, they did take out the top one because Falstad was winning against the ETC there, and now they're going for the boss. 15 seconds left on the curse, usually the call to make. And with the Sonya and the Kalfa series should be pretty quick.
I agree. Didn't saw that on the top lane, but of course 2 forts and the boss would be a very good outcome.
They are invading.
There it is. Throw pit incoming. Nice
great combo.
Oh, Lily already with the ult. Oh my god! Ah, and Sonya jumping in to get some kills, but that of course leaves the boss open. Pappnasen getting the boss, Tracer getting killed in the fight, but that doesn't mean much because 4 people down on the side of TipTop and the boss going for Pappnasen.
4 for 1, a boss, and they got Sylvanas. I would put them in a pretty good position now.
Yeah.
They're at least going to get this fort, but I don't think they're going to get more than probably at most a keep wall. It's too close in experience. It's the same talent tier, and everyone is going to be back now, and Tracer is on the other side of the map.
ETC missing his slide here, and to be honest, I don't know how I feel about everybody being on the top lane here while they are missing out on XP in the mid lane and the bot lane. I think Pappnasen could have gotten more out of this boss because I mean he was killing the fort for sure. There wasn't anything. So they could have split up and got all the XP on the rest of the map, or getting their own boss, of course.
Yeah. It's probably some indecisiveness that comes out when they manage to invade their boss and they don't really have a plan what to do. They were reacting.
But you see the revenge.
The throw pit is going to be turned around.
Will it be a revenge? Pappnasen is going for the fight instead of the boss. And that's it for Keltas. Already down.
Jugger's heals up really good, but Kerrigan is going down.
Yeah, she's getting deleted. Now ETC is in a pickle here. Gets deleted too, so that means, okay, the boss got reset, but that's 2 for 1 kills.
Yeah, but I don't think it's enough for them to grab the boss on their own. They would have needed to grab another one, and they're making the call to just grab the tribute. It was still a good victory. They didn't get the boss against them.
Yeah. Oh, and Tracer just a millisecond too late. Oh, and also getting a lot of damage here from the Falstad. Yeah, but they prevented the boss, got the tribute. Worked out very well for them.
Yeah, and they got back into the XP, and I think Lily's going down here to the Sonya.
Yeah, Juppy with monster body blocks.
Let's see if they can get this Tracer now. Yep.
Tracer
You have to watch out for those spears. They hit more than you would expect, especially on a Tracer with that minimal health kill.
Yeah, Sonya, pretty strong pickup. I mean, and that's the ETC going here. Sonya, pretty strong pickup, and also in the European regionals, you saw that not many teams picked her up. The team that picked her up all the time was Misfits, of course, the former My Insanity. So yeah.
I think in the last fight here, you know, Pappnasen had already lost 2, and then they still linger around and just lose another one, and they might just lose a tribute and a bus just because they didn't decide to pull away early enough.
Yeah, that looks like the boss is taken, and it doesn't look like Pappnasen can do much about it. They're kind of realize it now. Yeah. Even the safety gust coming out here. Oh, and they find Tracer again. She has to be careful. Haha. Because this hammer is hitting hard, as you can see.
Yeah. just some extra annoyance on the tracers, and tell her to stay away, keep her distance.
And so far, it doesn't really look like the tracer pick paid out. I mean, she got 1 or 2 pickups, but on the other side, she got picked up 1 or 2 times.
Yeah. Generally, the pickups she's been doing has been TipTop being out of position, and I think other heroes can follow up on a Kerrigan combat.
Yeah, and now the boss is pushing. It doesn't look like they can get a keep with it. No, and they are safely retreating. Don't want to risk anything here on the side of TipTop.
But they got some good value damage, and if they pick up this tribute and the curse is going to happen, Pappnasen will have to defend down there, or they're going to lose it to the minions fast.
Yeah, definitely. The wall is gone, and Falsat now not going for the tribute, but going to defend against the Siege Giant to save their wall on the other side. Can they?
Now the better position to Pappnasen here, I would say.
I agree. They are on the tribute first, but it doesn't look so far that they can make it happen. Oh!
The Maelstrom going on.
Nice ancestral.
Oh, nice wailing arrow.
But everybody's dropping low, and that's it. 3 kills against TipTop.
And Sonya still trying to get that counter kill, but I don't think she could get it.
Never underestimated Sonya. Okay, she has to retreat. And Keltas, yeah, Halloumi was lingering too long here. Also gets picked up by someone.
They managed to kill the Sonya. No, sorry, the Kerrigan at least. A bit unexpectedly, the Kalfas on 100 health against 3 person and still gets away with a kill.
Yeah, and now Pappnasen, what do you do? I mean, they could go boss, or they could have gone boss after the tribute, but they are porting back. Looks like they just want to lane a little bit, and I think that's lucky for TipTop.
Yeah, should be well enough time to go for the boss with 4 dead, but maybe,
Yeah, maybe
the confidence might have taken a bit of a hit there.
Yeah, probably it felt not that decisive, the victory. Maybe it felt very close because they were all pretty low.
And actually Falstad going for a crippling hammer here, and the giant killer, so it's kind of like a hybrid build is going with. It's a bit unexpected, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, and I'm wondering why he didn't pick up the level 1 seasoned marksman then, when he goes for this hybrid build.
Yeah.
I think it was also in the European regionals that this was discussed, and Antihero is a big fan of this hybrid build, where you go for seasoned marksman, but then the hammer talents on level 7, and then you get the auto attack damage and the boomerang damage. Yeah.
Oh, mosh fist going on here. And a good disengaged gust. Will this be enough?
Great, Ancestral coming out, and Pappnasen dropping really low here. Snow and Kerrigan going down, and ETC going down. That's 3 kills.
I must say, Lumi has been on point with those leaps, and really great Sonya play going on here.
Yeah, and a great skin. That was the skin I was talking about that I should get for Sonya at some point. So yeah, another curse here for TipTop, and they're going straight for the keep.
Yeah, and Pappnasen have to defend this, because they could go straight through this keep and go for the core if they want.
If they want to. And even though, I mean, when... Oh, with Pappnasen, Zarda's dropping really low here. Lily gets deleted, not a chance. And that's keep, and that it could be more.
Should be game here, and they go for the storm talents and for that for the shield on Rhaegar, and just go to put everything into kill a Discord.
And so far it looks good for them. Yeah, and with the gust coming out, that's GG.
GG, well played from TipTop.
Yeah, now we know why they won the tournament.
Yeah, we don't want to face those.
No, but great plays here from TipTop indeed. I mean, Pappnasen, they had their chances. They had nearly a team wipe at some point. So,
yeah, actually, just before TipTop turns and wins this game for the last push, they had a four-man kill, and they still decide not to go for the boss and not to, but they have the Sylvanas. They have to go for the bosses and do some siege damage.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the first game here, Pappnasen versus TipTop. We're going into a quick break, and after that we're going to be back with the next match between these two. I just want to remind everybody, we have a giveaway running. The giveaway will end tonight, so if you want to buy your tickets, do it now, and you can win the Zeratul bundle. Alright, stay tuned for the second match between those two teams.
Hold on to hope. It will not abandon you. The eternal conflict continues between the forces of good and evil. Evil will triumph over those who give in to despair. But despair cannot defeat the power of hope. Hope is the voice that will never be silent. Hope is the stream that fills the wells of courage. Hope is the light in the darkness. And in the darkness, I will be that light.
I have trained all my life to serve the 1,001 gods. With their insight, I walk the dagger's edge between peace and war. By their grace, I can heal the wounded. When they wish to strike, I am their iron fist. I am Karazin, monk of Ivgorod. The gods speak through me, and they want a word with you.
The demon Asmodan had his ultimate victory within reach, until the opposing heroes dealt him a devastating defeat. Asmodan went back to the drawing board and rediscovered his love of the game. The Lord of Sin became the Lord of the Slam.
This is my house. Let's see if you've got game. There it is. Dude, welcome to my jam.
Aber they're getting your visor, but can he get away? Oh,
He will get away.
Really close. Quintex was on time there. Jumped on the Zeratul, but with the power, that's pretty close. But they get the kills, Reyna down. Nice form here on Kelta. Oh, great morph. Now they killed Reyna.
Oh my god.
And
Finally
the
a
mosh
combo.
pit. Well played.
Oh, finally the wombo combo works here. They got it
fight out. Stop talk. Dropping really low and he's down. Oh, and the
Holy
duck
me. Oh, this was speechless.
Oh, and the hook against Quintex.
Oh,
this beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, it's a butter. He's trying to get the boss for the age.
I don't know. I think
Divine Shield, of course, can survive a little bit, but I think that's too much AoE damage. Don't be already trying to.
Oh my god, look at this Mira.
He's not dying, but are the others dying? Oh, just okay. Never mind me. Right way down.
This Mira god, what the hell? He's taking 2 people down already. Oh, it's finally at Caravan and you're looking at Avatar. It's so scary.
And must be still there with the Baylor copy trying to kill Bucky, and that was it. That was it almost. And we're back with the second match, or the second game here, between TipTop and the Pappnasen. And with me is still Carvisjocker. Carvisjocker, welcome back.
Thank you, Dino. So it's going to be interesting to see how Pappnasen can bounce back from this first loss against TipTop. With their bit of an unorthodox draft in the first game, maybe they're going to play a bit more standard here in the second one.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty decisive victory here on the side of TipTop. So Pappnasen, yeah, they definitely have to step up their draft game, I would say. But of course, I mean, it could have worked out. They had one time they nearly had the team wipe, so it could have just picked. It could have worked out for them. It just didn't this time, unfortunately.
Yeah, it seems like TipTop just had such a strong, possibility to peel for the squishies. So the picks that Pappnasen so much needed wasn't, really there.
Yeah, I agree. And while we're waiting here for the teams to get ready with the draft, we already have the draft link, no worries. But while we're waiting for the teams to ready up, I just wanted to remind everybody, while you're watching the stream, you're getting points. The points you can gamble, you can bet with the points in contests. For example, who will win the next game? I will just activate that bet when we start the draft here. And today we are closing our giveaway, and we're going to give away a Ronin Zeratul bundle. And that you can also win by buying tickets, and you buy tickets by using your points. So !tickets space the amount of tickets you want to buy into the chat. 25 points for a ticket. !points tells you how much points you have, or you can go onto rareflow.co/heroes_launch to have a web UI where you can bet and do the giveaway. And you can also use Ah, I didn't activate it. Ah, my bad. You can also use your points to buy a message. A message here on screen, on stream. So I just activated it, my bad. Yeah, and tell us what you think about the both teams, about the drafts, or in the game. Or you can just greet your mom, whatever.
Did you practice that speech?
No, it just came right out of my head.
Impressive.
But unfortunately, we have some technical issues again.
Yeah, there's some error.
Some error which shall not be named. Who knows? I'm gonna give us some background music here while we're waiting for the teams to fix their technical problems. Also, it looks like one of the team members from Pappnasen had a severe technical problem, so that they have to use a substitute, but TipTop was so kind to allow that last minute substitute here, which is apparently not even on the roster. But
Yeah, and it's a new draft link.
got it. Putting it in. Yep. All right. So, still waiting for the teams to ready up here. Again. So, how will it turn out here? Will we start the draft or won't we? What will happen? We will see it in the next coming minutes.
The amazing start of the draft. We might even get a first ban or something.
Yeah, I would bet on it if I could. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like Halloumi got the link to work now, so the cheese is on.
And we're in the draft. Infernal Shrines is the map. So, are we going to see some Sylvanas?
Yeah, probably some Sylvanas and probably some double tank action, I would guess. Some Lenora.
So you think
Probably
yeah,
probably a Calfest too.
you think the double tank? I mean, just because it's meta, or do you think it's particularly strong here on Infernal Shrines?
I always love the double tank, but
I see.
I think it's especially strong on this map when you can push the other team away from the shrine and secure the objective.
Okay,
so-
I see. Yeah, and they have first ban Zul here on the side of Pappnasen. I like it. I mean, I like Zul on this map, and therefore I kind of like the ban.
Yeah, it's one of his best maps, and maybe he's not just as strong as he used to be, but I still think he's first pick worth on this map.
Yeah, you get a pretty strong early game with the Zul. I mean, we won't see it, so probably we won't have to discuss the strategy behind the Zul, right? So we maybe just leave it he's strong on the map and concentrate on the first pick Sylvanas.
Yeah, again, and it's no surprise anymore. It feels like this is going to be the meta for the coming months. It feels.
Yeah. I mean, at least on the Diablo maps. I mean, okay, Sylvanas was on the Diablo maps already meta, right?
Yeah, but I feel she's going to be meta on more maps coming up, and people with the new Winions using her to better extent, and I like it. And also a Falstad coming up from TipTop worked well in the last game, pretty standard.
Yeah. Nothing more to say than pretty standard. Pretty strong, pretty standard, pretty fostered, one might say. And the Keltas.
Yeah. So they got the exact same ranged DPS that they had in the last game. Maybe it's the comfort picks, or maybe it's just that these two are really strong and really good on this map too.
Yeah, both. I mean, Infernal Shrines, of course, when you have the AoE damage on the shrines, you get a lot of skeletons. So Jaina, Keltas, of course, pretty strong here in that case. And we have seen that Halloumi plays a pretty strong Keltas. I mean, you mentioned that his mechanics and his play was pretty on point last game.
Yeah, and also the Kerrigan coming out from Pappnasen again. But this is a stronger map for Kerrigan. But are they going to round out the draft the same way as they did last time? Then I think they'll have some severe problems.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, of course, with Sylvanas, if you get the Punisher, then you have a pretty strong push going. But if you don't get the Punisher, then your Sylvanas isn't that strong, or you can't get that much out of the Sylvanas. And the Kerrigan, on the other hand, you have a strong shrine presence, and you can get the skeletons in pretty good. So yeah, so far I like the thinking that this draft is taking.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, you need to kill someone.
Yeah, exactly. And in the team fights, the normal team fights going on in the last game, TipTop showed the better, their composition was better suited for the team fighting, and they turned out to win them.
Yeah. So you have to, I mean, in the fight, to get value out of Kerrigan in team fights, you have to defend her, and that's what this Uther ban is aiming at, right?
Yeah, they want to deny the possibility of her jumping in, popping her Maelstrom, getting the Divine Shield. But Pappnasen is denying Warriors right now for TipTop. Both Muradin and ETC are gone, so we'll probably see Johanna coming out, or maybe an Arthas.
Yeah, and I have to say, I like the ETC ban. I always like the ETC ban when the enemy has Keltas, actually, I have to say. Because it's just so damn good.
Yeah, it should be the standard pick or ban whenever they get the Kelfas.
Yeah. And we see the Rega pickup. And again, we see on the left side, we just see all solid heroes.
Yeah.
Until they pick the Anubarak. Okay.
So I wonder if the idea is to pick it away from Pappnasen, because it could really work well with the Kerrigan and Anub jumping into the Kelfas Falstad backline and blowing them up. If it's to deny, or if they get some other idea with it.
Yeah. I mean, it is a good deny, and on the other hand, I could see a Li Ming for Pappnasen. I mean, it's not her strongest map, Infernal Shrines, because the skeletons block her orb and everything.
Yeah.
But I love her nevertheless, so I always see a Li Ming coming up in the draft.
Yeah, but against this Anubrak now, so we probably won't see any volleyball action or anything like that.
I gotta get that skin too.
Yeah,
but I gotta.
They're working down, all the money, hard-earned money.
Yeah.
And throw it away on skins because you want to look like a volleyball player. Oh.
I guess I have to wait for the sale then. I don't see 10 euros for a skin. But on the other hand, it's a Li Ming skin. I have to think about it.
I also see the Karasin pick up for a healer for Pappnasen. And that should indicate that he's probably going to go for something divey here. Oh, Jaina, I'm wrong.
But Jaina's still a pretty solid pickup.
Yeah, and I think she's better on this map than Li Ming. She gets better clear on the skeletons, and she gets good clear for the rotations, and all around stronger on this map. And also the Arthas pickup from TipTop, and I love Arthas. And I think they got solid shrine control with Anub and Arthas there.
Yeah. So it looks like solid drafts on both sides, I would say. I mean, Jaina, I have the feeling that Jaina is coming back into the meta. Am I wrong here?
No, I think you're absolutely correct. We're going to see a lot more of her, and she's going to take over that Kelfas and Li Ming, at least challenge it. So we're going to see a lot of. They're probably going with different kinds of drafts. there's not going to be one strong mage, or it's going to be several strong mages good with different drafts.
Yeah. And I mean, when Jaina got kind of reworked, I mean, not really a whole rework, but it's a little bit of a rework with the 3 waves of blizzard waves here, the blizzard and Blizzard, a lot of Blizzard in the sentence. And Blizzard said they wanted to make her a control focused hero, zoning hero. And I think they got that pretty good. I mean, for example, here in Infernal Shrines, you have these small areas where you have to go through to get on the shrine. And if Jaina drops her Blizzard there, you kind of have to wait until it's gone. Otherwise, it's just too much damage coming in, right?
Yeah, indeed. She could zone off, split the team, and the zoning it's real. But she also got the wave clear and the burst on that. The only problem she got is, she's pretty easy to kill. But her talent rework, she got some good defensive talents too. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see her getting some play here.
Definitely. I'm curious how it works out. I think both teams have solid drafts here, so I'm not really sure where I'm gonna lean.
Yeah, I'm going with TipTop and the RFS, and this is a typical draft that I might have done myself, and I love it. But I also think if Pappnasen could if Kerrigan is on point with the combos, and Gypsy Fish and Jaina can follow up with some real burst damage, I think it might work out for them too. And then the Sylvanas will just snowball it away.
I mean, that would really hurt. Kerrigan combo into Blizzard from Jaina with Cone of Cold and everything. Woo!
Yeah. You don't want to see that coming.
Maybe you want to see it when you're on Pappnasen's side, but definitely not on TipTop's side.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to that.
Yep.
And we're already in the game here. So
it seems like the loading god is finally on our side.
it looks like he is, yeah. Alright, and we have on the left side the Pappnasen with Velox on Kerrigan, Pikachu on Karazim, he's the stand-in guy, Gypsy Fish on Jaina, Snow on Muradin, and Xadras on the Sylvanas.
And on the right side we have Haft on Falstad, Vivecraft on Anubarak, Halloumi on Kelfas, Illumi on Arthas, Night Raven on Rhaegar. That's of course TipTop.
The TipTop guys. Yeah, and we don't see any early tower shenanigans with Sylvanas coming out from Pappnasen. That's the first surprise here.
Yeah, but I think people have learned how to react to it more faster, and you always instead you end up losing a hero too because you're in such a bad position so far forward.
Oh, and Illumi here with the new Mystic Kingdom Arthur skin. Already bringing the value, the production value here.
Yeah.
Nice skin, I gotta say I like it. If I would play some Arthurs, I would get me that skin.
I already got the skin, so...
In the sale.
But it seems like TipTop is going with their full 4 rotation here, but...
Both teams with the 4-man rotation.
Yeah, it's just a bit... No, they're actually leaving Arthas down there.
Okay.
So it's 3-1-3-1 going on here.
Yeah, and I think we're gonna see that a lot more in the future, because I don't know if all of you know that, but in the upcoming patch, actually on the Gamescom, in the build that was played there on the Gamescom, the mount speed was reduced from 140% to 130%.
Yeah, and we'll see how that turns out. I'm not convinced yet. I'm a person who loves the rotations and great combo going on our Nubarak here.
And that was what you were talking about, right? I mean, Kerrigan combo into the Blizzard from Jaina. If it wouldn't have been Anubarak but anybody else, that would have been his death.
Yeah, pretty much. Even Arthas would have a hard time surviving that.
Even
But
your
yeah.
lovely Arthas, yeah.
Yeah, but the dampen magic it's you know, doing what it should, and it works out really well. And they get ahead with 10 skeletons on the shrine here.
Yeah, and Illumi here getting caught by Kerrigan, but of course no follow-up from Jaina because she was too far away.
Yeah.
And it's looking pretty even here, but of course Pappnasen has a better stand here on the shrine, and let's see how TipTop contests it.
Yeah, and TipTop, they're pretty low. They're not that healthy. But we'll see. Oh, a great lockdown going on Kerrigan there.
Yeah, so that's one kill here for TipTop, and of course that means that Pappnasen, can they really still contest this here? I mean, they're trying to, but
Yeah, but they'll probably have to retreat now, or get some magic going. And of course they have Jaina, so it might happen. But 38, yeah, here it comes.
yeah, that's the Punisher here for TipTop.
Oh, great Howling Blast!
Howling Blast into 3-man stun from Halloumi, bringing the value, and that's it for Snow. Meridian going down. Punisher jump on Pikachu, not ideally what you want. Kerrigan combo missing. Yeah, but still probably just the wall for TipTop.
Yeah, they don't go the aggressive route of bringing down one of the side walls and attack with the Punisher. Instead, just open up the gate and wait for a better day.
Yeah, they have the talent lead. One talent ahead here for TipTop. So that worked out for them.
Well, they're not really a talent ahead yet, though. But
Oh, sorry. Sorry, one level ahead. Of course, not a talent.
Yeah, now we're on the same book.
Yeah.
Not the same book, same page. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Yeah, a good level lead. You know, and now we'll get to Sylvanas on the side of Pappnasen, but the level lead is already on the side of TipTop. Are they going to get any value out of her? It's going to be a dead pick.
Yeah, they have to get the Punishers for that. Let's see if they can make that happen. I mean, going up to the next shrine, by the way, now they have their talent lead. But going up to the next shrine, I'm wondering, is any of the two teams picking up their hard camp? I always love it when teams pick up their hard camp just right before the shrine, so that they can get extra value out of it. Let's see if somebody rotates to that. Halloumi, do you want to go there?
Sometimes it feels if you get all the time in the world to do that, but in some of the intense games, you know, the shrine just spawns and you're like, oh, I had to do this and that and that, but instead I was like stuck in this fight in the middle for 4 minutes.
Yeah, I agree, but TipTop is doing the hard game. They did the rotation, now just in time, half going back, but of course he's forced it. He can just fly back in, and then they are on the top shrine, but of course, I know, unfortunately for TipTop, fortunately for Pappnasen, it's the top shrine, so the hard camp won't do too much damage, hopefully.
Yeah. It's still going to be annoyance, but if they play it right, it won't actually do anything.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the Sylvanas is good for, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, Rhaegar is pretty far out, but no combo. Oh, and the combo lands and a great plans on Calphas, but goes down anyway.
Yeah, nice place here by Velok, getting the early kill. That combo misses, but of course, that means it's a 4v5, and Pappnasen can start to get this shrine going here. It's a Frozen Punisher, by the way.
Yeah, and with that Kerrigan, they get some great, you know, power on there. So, she's going with not the old shrine build, but the more modern one since her last rework, and she's slightly slower on the shrine.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's faster when everybody's there, but I don't understand.
But it looks better with the bunny jumping.
Yeah. Oh, and the combo here on Illumi, but of course Arthas can survive it, and now Kerrigan is in a pickle. Yeah, she's going down because she was all alone, surrounded by 5 people.
Some great isolation work of TipTop there, and I think they knew exactly what they wanted to do there. And that's why the top shrine is a bit of a trap.
Ooh, but also the stun coming down here to half. And Jaina getting in some value, but
Oh! The double stun there coming down from the Nubarak. And Snow he's far out.
yeah, that Muradin is dropping really low. But so far no kills here for either team. And it's 37 skeletons for the side for the Pappnasen. So they just have to get, you know, one Blizzard in a good position here on the shrine, and then they have it.
Yeah, and Kerrigan is back here. But the team, they're low, but it's just 3 minions.
Great combo coming out, but Velox instantly deleted. Syndra goes are going down. The level 10s are there for TipTop. Can they get the last skeleton? They get the skeleton,
Even
but
if they do, they're
oh
just
my
going
God.
to die.
3 people dying for that Punisher. I don't know if that was worth it.
No, I don't think it was. And it's a frozen one. You know, you need to push with it to get the most value. Oh,
Yeah, and they don't even get XP lead because TipTop knows, nobody's pushing with the Punisher, so easy peasy, Punisher is getting destroyed by the fort. We can go into all lanes and soak XP.
yeah. Instead, TipTop, yeah, it's 2 levels ahead.
Yeah, I think they played it really smart. I mean, they knew, okay, it's 37. They will get on here. They will try hard to get this Punisher. And then they punished them for getting the Punisher.
Yeah, the punishment for not having the level 10 and being too greedy for the objective.
Yeah. Yeah, so it played out very well for TipTop. They have here the nearly 2 level lead.
Oh, it's a rotation going on towards Falstad here. Will he be able to get out?
Oh, is the combo coming? Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's the problem with Kerrigan. You don't want to waste your combo because the Falstad can dodge it when he's aware that the combo is coming. But of course, if you don't bring the combo at all, it can also not hit.
Yeah. He'll just fly away.
Oh, and the cocoon going out here from from Anubarak. And Xadra's actually getting dropped. And the Muradin,
Yeah.
he's in a pickle. Ooh.
He blows his avatar, but it's going to help.
Can he get away? I mean, that's a lot of damage coming down on him. And he
You're
actually
nuts.
manages to get out. But yeah, that was an easy kill here. Great place here from Vivicroft on the Anubarak. Just cocooning the Muradin and then going for the Savannah.
Yeah. Oh, nice combo on Kalfas and it gets blown up instantly.
Great combo. And the Ancestral is barely saving Vivicroft here.
I think that the Cocoon, they're playing a little bit like an Leoric Entomb, just going around the map and like, you stay here, we're going to kill you. And I don't know, I think that's a good use of Cocoon that you don't see that often.
Yeah, I think it's a little time since I last saw a Cocoon. These days, most of the Anubarak players go for the Locust Swarm, don't they?
Yeah, but Locust Swarm is great in this map too, because the sustain you get on the Shrine now. And also the damage, it's not to be forgotten.
Yeah, and the next shrine is active and it will be an Arcane Punisher, so I guess both teams want to get that Punisher. And already, Pappnasen spreading some love.
Yeah, Pappnasen ahead, but it's still their talent level down. So they have to play it carefully now.
Yeah, and TipTop took their time and got their hard camp, which is now pushing in the top lane. Oh, but great Kerrigan combo here onto 2. And instantly the 7-sided strike coming in. The bombs! Oh, and Kerrigan going down after the lockdown here from Arthas.
Kerrigan going inside again, and the Ring of Frost. So much damage going on now.
Oh, and everybody's dropping low here! TipTop, everybody's low! But nobody dies! Oh my god.
Such a great Cocoon.
Oh, but the Punisher, the Punisher is cleaning up. But that's only one down. One down on the side of TipTop, 3 down on the side of Pappnasen. Oh, I guess that wasn't worth it.
No, but well, maybe it was this time. Because, you know, at least they denied the Punisher towards TipTop, and you don't want to fight the Punisher talent level down. Or...
Yeah, you're right. No, and also now everyone from TipTop is so low that they can't even get the jump on them from the Punisher.
So Balan's actually getting
Ooh,
A
Halloumi.
3-4 and a double kill here. What's going on? Get back
How did
behind your
that
gates,
happen?
please.
Yeah, oh, and the jump coming out.
Oh!
Vivi Grub. What
A
the?
triple kill for the Punisher here. There is some action going on here. I think it was worth it.
Yeah, value Punisher. Definitely. And they're still pushing here. I mean, they have Sylvanas. 3 people
Yeah.
down for TipTop.
They can put some severe damage onto the keep now.
Yeah, and if they can maybe get like the Falstad with the Kerrigan combo.
Yeah. Oh, but they're
Ah.
going to play it safe.
Yeah. I think they were thinking about it. I mean, they were
Yeah.
posturing around. They were thinking about it. Do we go in? Do we go? But they play it safe.
I certainly was, so I loved it.
Yeah, but that puts both teams on even footing again. It's 15 versus 15 experience, totally even, and Pappnasen got the keep wall. So structurally, they are ahead now.
Yeah, that's really an interesting turn of events, and after the Pikachu in a bit of trouble here, but managed to dash away.
Yeah, his teammates are there for him, so that he can jump to them. But yeah, I don't know what happened there. Halloumi was just running in front there, and then everybody just dropped from TipTop. It was amazing.
Actually, I do have a fear about Halloumi. He wants to run back, and what do you have in your bottom right corner? It's that damn minimap.
You think he
And
misclicked?
Why would he run in that direction with like 30 health?
Yeah. Oh, and they try to get the gank on Riga here. Kerrigan combo coming out, securing the kill. Great plays from Velox.
Yeah, Pappnasen is on a great, got a great flow going on here. It's a great pickup.
Yeah, and just before the shrine spawns, I mean that's perfect timing for them to get ahead in the skeleton lead.
Yeah, they should be able to grab a couple before Rhaegar managed to run all the way back up there, because Rhaegar didn't pick the extra speed on his full front on level 1 either, so it's going to be slightly slower than a normal hero.
Okay, and they're going for the hard camp just before the shrine. They think they have the time. You think that's worth it, or maybe 5 seconds more on the shrine would be better?
I don't know. I'll leave up that to the audience to decide. I don't think either one with such a little time difference doesn't really matter.
Yeah, probably. Okay, and we see Falstad now flying in for TipTop. They want this shrine now. And they're going in, finding only Muradin with the stun. Yeah, and Pappnasen retreating for the moment with 25 skeletons on their head.
I think that's a good decision, because they got trapped up there earlier. They don't want that to happen again. They're ahead in skeletons, so they're probably just going to try to find a pick and then slowly work down the minions.
Slowly but surely. Oh, Vivicraft going in again. That was her escape.
Oh, great seven-sided strike there on Anubra.
Well done. Yeah, Muradin jumping after half, nearly getting him. But yeah, that's again one man down, one guy down for TipTop, and they get the Punisher together with Sylvanas. How much value do they get out of it?
I think this time they're going to get a lot of value. Anubra down, Sylvanas, and the Punisher. It doesn't really matter that it's frozen. It's Sylvanas and the heroes are going to do all the work.
Oh, and do they get the follow-up here? And Cesare coming out early and probably saving Heft here. Oh, Heft. Oh, but he gets rooted from the Ring of Frost.
Yeah.
Is it his end? No, it isn't. Halloumi is saving him for the moment, but Muradin wants to go after him. Heft makes it out.
I have no idea. I think I got frozen by the Punisher there, and it was like looked like a free kill, but I suppose every spell was in cooldown, so there was no follow-up going on.
Yeah. Oh, what carry! Oh,
the combos.
Wow, that was really strong. They just deleted Anubarak and Keltos there.
But they should go for a keep now. Just put some pressure on the map.
Yeah, but they have no minions. Apparently, they don't want to take it. Ah, you're right. They have Sylvanas. Okay, but they don't think that they should do it.
Yeah, make something happen. Take down this fort. Yeah. Use your advantage. You don't have to wait for a Punisher every time.
Yeah, they could have gotten more out of it. I agree here. I agree with you. I already also have the feeling, but I think, I mean, that was the problem last game too, when they had this 4-man kill and they didn't go for bus, but instead just went to the lanes and got some XP going, but they don't really follow up on when they're ahead. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, and I think that might be a problem, and you don't pick the Sylvanas if you don't want to be aggressive with your damage against structures.
Yeah.
And you
But I
want to
mean-
take advantage.
Yeah, but I mean, on the other side, let's not be too negative. I mean, they are ahead here. They have the level lead, they have the structure lead, and it's looking pretty good for them so far. So let's not be too harsh on them with their decision making.
It's too easy to be harsh, but
Yeah.
actually they've been doing a really great comeback here, and they keep getting these amazing picks with the combo of 7-sided strike, Blizzard, and the Kerrigan combo. It's so beautiful to watch, and not
It is.
even a Nubarak survives that.
Yeah, I totally agree. It is really, really nice to watch. And again,
Now they can get 20 before the shrine.
that would of course be nice. Oh, but Muradin finds health here, and the tests were already going out. I think that was a little bit too early, but it looks like Night Raven was really afraid of his Pulsar dying there.
But the Wailing Arrow also went out, so I suppose it's pretty even there.
Yep. And the next shrine fight is gonna happen right now.
Lumi's pretty far out, and it gets taken out by the
They
7-sided
find
strike.
Halloumi again. Velox here on the Kerrigan. And that's again one member of TipTop down. And it looks like they are asking themselves, can we still contest that?
But they can't. They're one down. They're talent down. It's the Storm talents.
But it's an arcane Punisher. It's hard to accept that.
Yeah, but I think they really just have to accept it and get that XP for 20 and do an amazing defense. It's at least it's in the middle lane. They got the fort and they still got this wall up. They could make the defense happen if they got to 20.
Yeah. And
here it
the
comes.
20 is in. There it is, yeah.
But
And
you see
everybody's here.
Sylvana, she actually went for Fury of the Storm. There's no bolt on her. She just wants to do crazy damage.
Damage, damage, damage. But the Punisher is already on half HP. So far,
Yeah.
it's a good job. Oh, but
Good job. But they need to stay behind the next wall now and just wait it out.
yeah, so I guess they're getting the jump, and then let's see how much Pappnasen can do. They don't go for the side wall, but just go for the main wall here. So they can follow up this Punisher. The Punisher is down. Oh, but Halloumi with the double combo on Falstad and Keltas. I mean, it doesn't get better. But now the
Yeah,
Cocoon
but
is
the
coming out.
counter engage going on right now.
There goes, yeah.
Jaina is getting taken out, and also Karasim is looking really dead.
Yeah, very unfortunate here. And now TipTop is on the chase. Let's see if Snow can get away. Oh, the Falstad plays! And there is the Gus. Oh, but Velox just jumps on him!
Yeah, he had to pay with his life.
Can you make it out, Velox? Alright. Snow on Murin is going down, but Velox makes it out with the counter kill. I think Huff was a little bit surprised by that.
Yeah, but that's a lesson learned then, you know. Don't do the aggressive fly-in against the Kerrigan when she still gets her combo ready.
Yeah, I agree. So that was pretty unfortunate. I mean, with the Punisher together, Pappnasen could have done a lot of damage, but I had the feeling they were a little bit slow with the follow-up on the Punisher. The Punisher just got deleted by the Fort and TipTop because they didn't manage to bring down the sidewall and go in after the Punisher. Would you agree?
Yeah, they were a bit undecisive, and that's something that we've seen a lot of. They're not undecisive in their engages and their picks. Then they're really aggressive, and it's really beautiful. But whenever it goes to the pushing, they don't really dare to go in.
Yeah, so now it's, again, level-wise and XP-wise, we're on even footing. both 21, and we have a shrine on top spawning, and both teams still have their keeps.
Yeah.
So in that regard, everything's open, everything's possible. The next big team fight, the next team wipe, could end it all.
Yeah, I really think if Pappnasen could just get a pick and this Punisher, they could potentially end the game easily.
I agree. I mean, 3 or 4 kills and the Punisher in that game. Maybe not even the Punisher, just for... Okay, 3 or 4 kills is a lot.
Yeah, but it's 23 minutes in. And don't forget, TipTop got this 4th down earlier. If they get enough kills, they could also go for the end. So you have to play it carefully.
Oh, and the double combo here coming out from Kerrigan. Vlog's on fire again, but this time Halloumi gets saved. Yeah. Great Gust saved them all.
And a Syndra Ghost are going on the side here. No reason.
Gets deleted here. Illumi, that was too much damage coming out from the Kerrigan, and Vlogs is in a little bit of trouble here. Going down Kerrigan. The Frost Ring hitting 2. Vivicroft and Ubarak, yeah, gets out Snow now in trouble, and TipTop on the run, on the chase, while Gypsyfish is on the run, and Gypsyfish, oh, can you get away? Yeah, the slow is doing work, and he gets away.
Really?
150 HP.
Yeah, what you should do now is, that was close. Falstad trying to do a shaky one, but what you should do now is bring down this front wall and open up the win condition.
Yeah, and I think TipTop was pretty happy that they got this 4 kill, 4 against 1. So they are all just going for the shrine, maybe with Falstad a little bit in the middle. I have to say, I would have loved for them to go for the wall first, maybe even the keep, and then get the Punisher going.
Yeah, exactly. Leave one person, or there's 4 down on the other team. It's just Jaina. What is she supposed to do?
And she was so low, she had to go back. So there was a time frame of like 15 seconds where there would have been no defensive whatsoever. And now they have the Punisher, but also everybody's from Pappnasen is back, and they can make a defense now.
There's also a beautiful moment where Jaina and Carvisjocker blew each other up with the living bombs earlier.
Yeah, the good old living bombs. Who doesn't love them? Okay, and they bait the Punisher in. Damage is going down on him.
Yeah, and the wall is already down. Should be able, and the Syndra Ghost.
Forgot the Syndra Ghost. Oh my god. And that's so much damage going down.
Yeah, Pappnasen is full retreat, and the Punisher interrupts the jumps from Muradin. This is going to be loads of kills. 3 down on the side of Pappnasen.
And the Punisher still at half health. That's GG. That's core.
Well done by TipTop here in the last fight here, going in with the Punisher. And
GG, well played. The TipTop makes it 2-0 against the Pappnasen. Well, with a close finish at the end.
Yeah, I really thought Pappnasen was going to take that second game with the really strong mid-game comeback, and it looked really, really good until that last Punisher. And maybe, yeah, the indecisiveness in their pushing, I think that might have lost them the game there.
Yeah. That might have been it. On the other hand, of course, with the Syndra Goza and the Punisher in the end, it was a very, very strong push from the side of TipTop. Yeah. So with that, we're going to do a quick break. And after the break, we're going to be back with the winner's interview with someone from TipTop. And also, we are going to be back with the giveaway. And we're giving away the Ronin Zeratul bundle. So stay tuned for that. Buy your tickets if you haven't already. Time is running out. And with that, I send you in the break and see you after that. Stay tuned. Avatar getting your visor, but can you get away? Oh, look at this.
Will get away.
Really close. Quintex was on time there. Jumped on the Zeratul, but slow. But they get the clearance. Reyna down. Nice form here on Keltas. Oh, great more. Great more. Now they killed Reyna.
Oh my god.
And
Finally
the
a
mosh
combo.
pit. Well played.
Oh, finally the wombo combo worked here. They got a
fight
fight.
out. Slop Talk dropping really low and he's down. Oh, and the
Holy
dunk from
me.
Ming.
Oh, this was speechless.
Oh, and the hook against Quintex.
Oh, just beautiful. Oh my god.
Oh, Zapata. He's trying to get the boss for the Asian.
I don't know.
With the
I
divine
really don't
shield, of
know.
course, can survive a little bit, but I think that's too much AoE damage. Don't be already dropping.
Oh my god, look at this Mira.
He's not dying, but are the others dying? Oh, just okay. Never mind me. Right way down.
It's Mira God. What the hell? He's taking 2 people down already. Oh, it's finally at carry again. And you're looking at It's so scary.
And must be still there with the Baylor copy trying to kill Bucky, and that was almost one. That was almost. So, and we're back here, and we're back with Halloumi. Congratulations to your win.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It was a very close one last game. Like, it was just the last fight that was going to decide who wins.
It was,
Luckily,
it
we
was.
came on top.
But you managed to do it in the end.
We managed to do it. Yep. It was just those crazy stacking with Living Bomb and artists catching them. That was the decider there.
Good old Keltas. Like I said earlier, who doesn't love him?
Well, the enemy team doesn't love him, that's for sure.
That's for sure, yeah. Okay, Carvis, go ahead.
Yeah, I was thinking. Obviously, we're at the Calfest, so we might just start there. It feels like Calfest and Falstad. Seems like you kind of like your comfort picks. You picked them really early in both drafts.
Yeah, the reason for Falstad was because he's just a safe character all along. Like, we don't know what they were planning to go for, and Falstad is always safe and good.
Yeah.
And Kel'Thas was just useful for that game. The first game we weren't really planning to go Kel'Thas yet, but the second game he's just too much value on that shrines. I mean, him and Jane are really good for clearing the waves. And luckily they had 3 melees there, which was really good for us as well. For the Kel'Thas pick, made him much more value.
Yeah, if it looked like you got a lot of value out of those living bombs. So it's a beautiful moment where Jaina blew up Karasim. But also in that game, you went for Arthas and Nubarak, and you got both Cocoon and Syndragosa. That seems like a bit of like off meta picks. How did you think about that?
We weren't really planning to go for Arthas or Anubarak, but Arthas was just due to the pick that they had 3 melees. He's too good for value for that, and Syndragosa is really good with the Punisher. Anubarak was just picked to like peel for our carries for me and Falstad, for Kel'Thas and Falstad, because he has like 2 CCs, and with some great positioning he can really bail us out really well. But it wasn't used for tankiness because they didn't have that much magical damage for that matter. I mean, Jaina, yes, but like Kerrigan, which was a big threat, was mainly like Anubarak is not the greatest tanks versus her in my opinion, but it was really good for the CC mainly.
Yeah, was the Cocoon kind of like a safety pick against the Kerrigan jumping in and breaking havoc on your backline, or?
Well, the Cocoon was well, he could have been tankier, but don't forget that we had 2 tanks, so that was not a big deal. A second thing could be bailing us, and third would be because well, if we can CC one of them and 5v4, they had really hard time getting someone out. They didn't have a tracer, for example. And we both knew from the 2 games in a row, like they really like to jump on Kilthas. Sorry about that. And they really go on Kilthas a lot, so we had to have something against that.
Yeah, it sounds reasonable. In the first game there on Karst Hollow, Pappnasen went with that Tracer last pick. How did you feel about that?
Tracer was a weird pick. I have to admit, none of us expected that. We thought like they're gonna go second tank or Thrall or melee assassin, maybe even another mage, but not a Tracer. And to be honest, I was annoyed. I don't like Tracer as kill class with her removing the living bomb with her reset. But I think the main issue there is we denied them a really good healer. Like they had Lily, which is I think is a worse healer than could be Uther with Kerrigan or another hard healer. But Lily was just getting stunned when she ultis, and that really made her kind of bad on the healing meters, if I say.
Yeah, she had a bit of a hard time during that game.
Yep.
And it was,
Second,
but,
sorry,
but-
that,
yeah, go
go
on.
for it. Well, the blind wasn't that useful against Falstad and Kilthas, mainly because it would rarely hit us, and even if it did, we don't really care if we're blinded or not. It was
Yeah.
really good against Sonya, but Sonya's leap was just like point on. Like I think the game that won us that one is Sonya's leaps, and this is the game guys that went Arthas, so you can see how much value he got from his mass CC and his AoE CC.
Yeah,
I think that was a really big decider on who won the games.
yeah, but you had a hard time at the boss there at one time when they invaded you and pretty much team wiped you at the boss.
Yeah, we know it was a risky pick, but like it would have been really good value if we did manage to do that. But then karma happened, and exactly happened to them.
Yeah.
Main reason, like Vivi was not like able to attend the first game, so we as well like we didn't have, let's say, a team captain, so our decision making was a bit weird in the first game. But
Okay.
it didn't go that bad, I guess. We had a really good Murden as well with Jappy, and he did some good plays. But yeah, the shot calling was a bit weird last game, so we weren't sure what to do. We pushed a bit, and then we went to the boss a bit too late. But it didn't turn out too bad.
All right.
No. So go on, Dino.
Yeah, maybe a last question from my side. In the last game, Pappnasen was ahead in the early game. Managed to get like 2 or 3 punishers, I think. Or no, you were ahead. You got like 2 or 3 punishers. Sorry. And then they turned it around, and then there was this one situation where they got the punisher, and you had like I think you were 4 people, they were 5 people, and then at some point you just started dying. I think you were running pretty far in out of position, and then they also got the Vivicroft and everybody. Do you know what I mean? Do you remember this?
Yeah,
What happened
they
there?
they were really good at picking people off. I was trying to dodge the infernal, like the Punisher, while simultaneously getting the globes just to be healthier. But
Okay.
I didn't expect them to be there, and it just killed myself. That was just a mistake, like a bad mistake even. We
Okay.
got a couple of deaths, like before every shrine. They were really good at picking off deaths and mispositioning,
Yeah.
which could have won them the game. But like the final fight was just like the team fight was always in our favor, 5v5. They did have a really good burst as well with Karazim's ulti, because we had 2 tanks, and that's going to be good value there. And they always bursted Enobarak really fast with their damage.
Yeah.
That was really scary. But last time it was just picking off Arthas. So, I mean, I'm not sure if Arthas would have been better instead of like if Enobarak died instead of him. But I think they both used everything they had. So I think by the time he died, it wasn't that bad because we got more value out of him than like if he died earlier.
Yeah, and I mean, in the end, everything worked out for you just fine. So
Yeah, it worked out.
yeah, so again, congratulations from my side.
Yeah, and congratulations from my side too. It's a
Thank
pleasure
you.
to watch it.
I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Incog who brought me to this game.
Sure. You want to greet somebody else, maybe like your mom, or?
No, the rest of the team, the rest of the team I've been playing for months with now are really fun. So But you already know them, so no need to shout out for them. They were MVPs last game.
All right. So we wish you just the best of luck for the rest of the season,
Thank you.
and probably or hopefully we will meet again.
I hope sure we do.
Yeah, and
I'll
with
see you
that,
next match.
all right, and then have a good evening. See you soon.
See you soon.
Bye bye. Okay, so that was the winners interview with TipTop. 2-0 here against the Pappnasen. And now the moment has come. Finally, we're going to end the giveaway. Carvis, are you settled with all the tickets you need?
I could actually buy more, but it would feel, a bit suspicious if I won. So
I think it would.
Push it too much in that direction. But let's say if I win this one, I will donate another bundle for the next giveaway.
All right, everybody heard it. It is on stream.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, everybody get in for some tickets. But I mean, it was running for like 3 weeks, so I guess everybody who wants to get in, everybody who wants to have some tickets, already got them. So, shall we do it?
Go for it.
I
I've
haven't
waited longer.
I haven't prepared any like music or anything like that, drums or.
No, I could have brought my drum machine in here.
Too
Along
late
with
for
it.
that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's draw the winner for the Ronin Zeratul bundle here on Heroes Launch, and the winner is Karma. It's Karma just won the Zeratul Ronin bundle, Ronin Zeratul bundle. Ah, it's too long. I can't even speak anymore.
Yeah, congratulations, Karma, and congratulations, my wallet, and we'll see whatever comes up next.
Yeah, it's Karma is the winner. I just typed it in here, so you see it on screen. Congratulations! I will send you a Twitch message with the code. And yeah, I think that's it for us. That's it for today. We have no more games planned. Also, this week, not that many games are scheduled on the calendar, so until now, the next game that will happen is on Saturday, 6 o'clock, with us playing.
Oh!
Balance of Interest versus Polymorph. I have to see if I can find somebody to cast it, but I guess we will manage that. And with that, yeah, I give the closing words to you.
Yeah, until next time. It was a pleasure casting with you, Dina. So
I can
hope we'll do it again.
Yeah, it was a pleasure for me too. It was nice having you. And hopefully we will do this again. Yeah, and with that, then I wish everybody a good evening. Have some more heroes, have some more fun, and see you next time on Heroes Launch.
See you.